every day we're doing tens of thousands of transactions where we're buying a label on behalf of a brand, and then we have to turn around and charge that label back to one of our customers. We've got to match that up on the tracking number. And if there was any additional charges we didn't know about up front, we've got to reconcile all of this data going back and forth. And over the years, there have been some companies out there that have helped third-party logistics businesses such as ours to manage this reconciliation issue with a more traditional, I would say, technical solution, where they built a one-to-one sort of like, hey, this is how the file comes from UPS and this is how the file comes from FedEx, and we know exactly how to match this stuff up and tell you what the discrepancies are and what needs to be billed out to what customer. The challenge with it is that building those one-to-one kind of reconciliation tools take these companies a lot of time to build. So you go, you meet with them and you're like, okay, well, what do you support? And they say, oh, we support FedEx and UPS. And we're right around the corner from getting DHL done. And we've been working on it for 9 months or a year or whatever it is, right? And it's like, okay, well, that's great. And what about these other 9 carriers I've got over here? Well, they're on a roadmap somewhere, maybe at some point. Okay, how long have you guys been in business for? Oh, we've been in business for 25 years. And you're still just doing FedEx and UPS, I just have a low trust that you're going to actually end up doing this. And when we met you all, I sort of said, hey, I've got this problem. Is this something that you guys think that you could do with the tool? And I would say our team was blown away by how quickly and how accurately we got results back, right? And was kind of like, wow, you just killed like an entire industry of software platforms out there. Because there's like a dozen of these, specific tools for our world. Each one of them is probably a 10 or $20 million business or whatever it is. And you guys just came in and basically rebuilt it all. And I don't even know, it was like a week. We got our first results back from you across everything. And so that was really cool to see and inspiring and sort of illuminating of where a problem can be solved sort of this quickly, and also done in a way that makes my CFO feel comfortable, because that's a huge part of this is, they don't necessarily trust us tech folks sometimes when we solve problems. And so to really be able to show how the reconciliations were done, what the discrepancies came from, all the kind of working papers that you would get in a normal audit, was this incredible versus, hey, it's just AI as a black box and it spits out an answer and you just have to kind of trust it. I would say finance very much takes a trust but verify approach to all of these things. And so that was a neat surprise.